witch doctor, the 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 witch doctor.
Bring that beat back, the 9 numbers fat. Like my check, so they ask me, harass me. We're on the same label when I'm known to break necks. I'm the ruler of the rhyme, not ruler of the breaks. Like Uber Max, well I makes no mistakes. The 9 is a classic, I'm the master, who you asking? Next to me, pawns of the hip-hop songs. Do not try to test me, yo, I'm known to get messy. Got my 9mm and my 9 in my speaker. My 9-inch Peter when it's time to get sweeter. I'm known to put my dick, I put it in a sucker's mouth. So step up to me, I take you out on the double. You're a pebble, I'm a boulder. I will mow you over for fun, son. I'm like Charles Manson, but I am truly Jesus and I'm much more handsome with the anthem. The anthem keeps the party dancing. The anthem keeps the party dancing. Get it? The anthem keeps the party dancing. The anthem keeps the party dancing. It's the anthem. The anthem keeps the party dancing. The anthem keeps the party dancing. Get it? The anthem keeps the party dancing. Since I'm slamming, I rhyme to the slamming. Like Ralph Crammer, how many of you suckers out there think that you can handle this? None of you, sucker who? I show what this I can do. Brothers pump your fist, girls give me a kiss. Brothers know slamming, even that rubber be dancing. Arsenio be playing it, Red Alert be slaying it. Keep the preview cutting in the suckers don't be saying that. And even Clark Kent gives the 9 number play. Clark don't be playing, he's a super DJ. They play the 9 number and the people get sick. Girls act like I just gave them my did. Brothers be yelling and fussing and cussing. While I'm like Brooklyn, cats steady busting. Jumping in front of the floors, packed thick. Since the roof is on fire, let the motherfucking roof burn quick. The 90s gon' be having it. Parties in the decades on and on, they get slayed. With bitch like this, I know I steady piling on it. Me and something funky, so remember I'm the lender, I'm spunky. Seem like the queen of all the rhyme. I know the beat is over, but if you wait for time. So I'm gonna pack it up, show you how you should have really put up with your dick. You didn't have it either. So I know how you live. Rhyming overnight, damn, I wish I had a lighter. To burn down your fake ass head over breaks that sucker. Never had a clue, motherfucker. And they want that shit cause they didn't know better. But now it's time for all that to stop. So get with the anthem. The anthem keeps the party dancing. 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 From the 90s, the tough cities in a motherfucking effect. You know what I'm saying? Black watch in the house, you know what I'm saying? Rising ain't happening. The party dancing. The anthem keeps the party dancing. The anthem keeps the party dancing. Go, 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 voodoo, voodoo. Switches. Bring that beat back, the 9 numbers fat. Like my check, so they ask me, harass me. We're on the same label when I'm known to break necks. I'm the ruler of the rhyme, not ruler of the breaks. Like Uber Max, well I makes no mistakes. The 9 is a classic, I'm the master, who you asking? Next to me, pawns of the hip-hop songs. Do not try to test me, yo, I'm known to get messy. Got my 9mm and my 9 in my speaker. My 9-inch Peter when it's time to get sweeter. I'm known to pull my dick, I put it in a sucker's mouth. So step up to me, I take you out on the double. You're a pebble, I'm a boulder. I will mow you over for fun, son. I'm like Clark Kent, but I am truly Jesus and I'm much more handsome with the anthem. The anthem keeps the party dancing. The anthem keeps the party dancing. Get it? The anthem keeps the party dancing. The anthem
Bugs and insects may be small, but that doesn't mean they can't cause trouble for bigger animals. Because while they may not have much in the way of muscle, what they have in abundance is poison. These are creepy crawlies that you do not want to mess with. These are the 20 most poisonous bugs in the world. Number 20. Asian giant hornets. Now, let me take you back to a magical period in our world's history. The year 2020. It was so magical, wasn't it? We had a global pandemic, the world seemed to be falling apart, world leaders were doing questionable things, and then there came the word about murder hornets. Yeah, you remember this story, right? They were about a special breed of hornet that came from Asia to the United States and were said to be able to sting you just once and it be instantly fatal. A lot of people feared for their lives because the last thing they needed was a swarm of deadly insects on top of all the other madness that was going on in their life. The good news was that the invasion was over-exaggerated, as was the instant fatality power of these murder hornets. The bad news is that the Asian giant hornets are real, and they could very well kill you if the correct circumstances presented themselves. For example, unlike the stories that appeared when the so-called invasion happened, Asian giant hornets do not kill dozens of people in Japan, or Asian giant hornets, well, they don't actually kill dozens of people in Japan every year. However, what makes them dangerous is that they can swarm you if they want to, and they do sting you repeatedly without dying, and the venom in their stingers can cause massive pain. Plus, they can leave massive, gigantic holes in your skin, which won't exactly be pretty to look at. Have they killed people in the past? Well, yes they have. But then again, that was with context. The lady that they killed was in a wheelchair, and so she couldn't escape the swarm, and they stung her dozens of times, which would lead to her death. A single sting from this hornet is not going to kill you, plus it's not really a hornet, it's a wasp. That's just food for thought. The point is, not every story you're going to hear in this video will be a sky is falling kind of scenario, but you do need to keep an eye out for some of these bugs, you know, just in case. Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button, and click the notification bell right now, or this centipede will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. Now it's time for the sweet topic. On the left is a rare bug. It's the only known photo of it. When a man spotted it on his foot, he was so taken by its bold and shiny colors, he just had to snap a picture. While it meant that he got this beautiful photograph of an unknown insect, it was actually a huge mistake, because in the time it took him to get the perfect snap, the creature had bitten his toe. What you can see in the image on the right is the result of that bite. The poison pumped through his veins and his poor foot ballooned to epic proportions. Things looked a little bit hairy for a minute, but thankfully, doctors sorted him out by draining his foot at the last minute. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below by using the hashtag #SweetTopic. Number 19. The Saddleback Caterpillar. Hello everyone. Not what you were expecting. I mean, after all, caterpillars are something that many people collect in our culture because they're sometimes incredibly adorable, and people want to watch as they become butterflies, and it's kinda hard to fault them for something like that, right? But as with all creatures of nature, there are some who decide that the ways of violence are better than just peaceful surrender into the void. And that means that there are some caterpillars out there that you don't want to try and collect. The saddleback caterpillar is one of them. So, what is it that makes this caterpillar so bad? Well, the hairs that cover its body secrete a venom that can take down predators should they get too close or attempt to eat it. As for how well humans fare, if you're lucky, you'll only get some skin irritation and maybe some nausea. But if you're unlucky, well, then you're very unlucky. The venom can cause some serious symptoms and reactions, which includes migraines, gastrointestinal symptoms, asthma complications, anaphylactic shock, rupturing, and hemorrhaging. For the record, that's stuff that you should never ever want to have, especially the hemorrhaging part, because that can lead to death. They even say that if you wish to collect this caterpillar, you need to get rid of its hairs immediately so that you don't have to worry about that venom ending your life. I guess it is sound advice after all. Number 18. Assassin Caterpillar. The assassin caterpillar is a real creature, and it's known to muck up the lives of a few humans over the years. It's claimed to be the deadliest caterpillar in the entire world, and all it would take is a few stings from this creature to get you to keel over. I bet you don't want to collect this one, now do you? The good news is that this caterpillar is only found in South America, which means that a lot of you won't even have to worry about it sneaking up on you. But the bad news? It's been confirmed to have killed people, like over 500 people at least. The other thing to worry about is that this caterpillar is small, like 5 centimeters small, but the points on its body can puncture your skin and inject you with a venom that'll make your blood refuse to clot, so you'll bleed internally, and that could cause some severe problems. Plus, it can also affect your organs and get them to shut down, which is very bad, as you may guess. Small but deadly, a perfect description of many creatures on this list. Number 17. Kentucky Flat Millipede. Now I'm finally moving away from caterpillars, but I'm about to go on to something much longer, that being millipedes. Now I know that these technically are not insects, but they are equally as creepy as them, and many will often just lump them all together, so I'm going to roll with it. Plus, it's what I get paid to do. Another twist that might surprise you is that the Kentucky Flat Millipede isn't as deadly as many other creatures on this list, but it is dangerous and deadly in ways that you may not expect, so I feel that I need to bring it up. For example, as a defense mechanism, the Kentucky Flat Millipede will secrete cyanide. That's right, cyanide. And so they say that if you were to handle one for whatever reason you may need, you need to wash your hands immediately in order to ensure the cyanide doesn't hurt you. The other reason that this millipede gets our attention is because of the other entity that can live inside of it. You see, it can be the host to a parasite that will control its body and then force it to do a lot of issues. True story, I went on a hunting trip with some family members one time in an area that had ticks, and a week later we scratched our backs while at home and found a tick. Who knows how long it was there, but needless to say. Now, what makes them so dangerous? Well, they have multiple levels of venom in their bite, and some of them are so dangerous they can literally cause your skin to die. I'm not joking here. The bite will destroy the tissue and skin cells and leave you with one heck of a wound. Sadly, people have died from the bites of these spiders, but there is context here. They've typically been that they'll rarely, if ever, which includes helping to take down a venomous creature. It's not going to kill you, and it's until the doctor removed it, specifically inside of a body. That's why many of them will find creatures to insert their eggs into. However, it's botfly. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this next one is pretty friggin' disgusting. The botfly is not a venomous creature, it's not going to kill you, and it's not going to poison you. However, it does have a quite nasty way of surviving through its growing phases, and that's freaky enough to make it onto this list. You see, the botfly is a parasitic creature, and that means that it needs a host in order to survive. The twist is that unlike the ones that need its blood or other things to survive, all this botfly needs is a safe space to grow, specifically inside of a body. That's why many of them will find creatures to insert their eggs into, and then they let their babies grow with the host, typically not being aware of what actually is going on, or even being able to get them out. Some botflies will place their eggs into places like the navel cavities of cows or deer to ensure they get that damp environment they need. So where do humans fall into this category? Well, one of the variations of this bug is the human botfly, and they'll use mosquitoes to inject people with their eggs, and then the eggs are going to grow inside of your skin until they're ready to emerge. If it sounds like a horror movie, well, it kinda is. I know of at least one case of these flies being inserted near a person's eyeball and growing a bulge just under until the doctor removed it. So if you think that one such fly is growing inside of you, you should better get yourself checked out immediately. Number 12. Africanized honeybee. If you're thinking that name may sound familiar, it's likely because you know of their other name, the killer bee. There are many myths about bees and how dangerous they are, which includes that all scientists to making monstrous entities have the mark, and you'll see the results of that mark for many days to come. Their bites are deemed to be hazardous to humans because they're very painful and can cause severe swelling that can last for days. Remember that picture in the fancy topic about the extremely swollen foot? It's basically kind of like that, and you definitely don't want to have that. Equally as bad, these are the kind of creature that can infest your home if you live near one, so you should be careful of all of that as well. Number 9. The Black Widow. Because of its popular swelling, sweating you repeatedly without the fear of dying. The only thing they need to fear is their stinger becoming stuck in your body, which is another bad thing for you, obviously. Can they kill you? Well, if you're... Now, I will admit that as its venom is not fatal in the slightest. Kill you while they're alive. There are kill you while they're alive animals like horses. No human has ever died from fuck. They will undergo a special process to ensure the beetles are killed and don't escape before the crops are processed. That should show you just how serious, but there you go. This is one of the largest centipede species in the entire world, reaching lengths of over 30 centimeters. It can be found in the Amazon rainforest, and it's known for its predatory skills and venomous bite. Despite that fearsome reputation, though, it does primarily prey upon insects, small vertebrates, and even bats. And its venom, while potent, is not usually lethal to humans. However, it can cause intense pain and swelling. The giant Amazonian centipede plays a crucial role in its ecosystem. By the story, they have killed humans. In fact, they're frequently in contact with humans, and so they kill one about every 4 hours. They've also been known to kill dogs and other creatures, depending on the severity of the venom when they unleash their bite. Number 2. The toxic tiger butterfly. Now, you probably didn't think that you would see something as beautiful as a butterfly on this list,